think that this is an unorthodox setting, wait till you see what am I driving and what actually got me here in the middle of nowhere just because I was busy testing the SUV-ness of what Hyundai calls is the next big thing from them. This is the Hyundai Exter, and if you can find a way to get past its looks, boy, you are going to be surprised. My name is Arushi Rawat, you're watching ET Auto, and well, this is Hyundai's next big thing in a small package. Don't hate me if I change my stance from not actually liking the looks of the car to now being a fan of it. Everything except the rear, I think, is done very, very tastefully. Hyundai has managed to incorporate a lot of materials without it being busy. The rear, however, is a little low slung, and the rear skid plate also does not help its boxy design a lot. But what does are these H LED tail lights that actually look very cute when they are lit on. The parametric here and the black cladding all over the rear makes it a bit too busy for my liking. And if you know anything from Hyundai's design language is that it does like to go a little strong and over the edge, just like it did with the Aura and with the Verna as well. But if you can manage to look past the rear, you get to the side and you can see that they have managed to make it look and appeal to the SUV masses by this huge black cladding, 15-inch alloy wheels. Add to it a shark fin antenna and a rear spoiler along with the stop lamp and a rear wiper. There's a lot of black cladding at the side as well, in the B pillar, the A pillar. The roof rails are also finished in black, and it actually accentuates the look of the SUV a lot. Moving to the front, the front is actually where I like the Exter to be looked at from the most. It is because of this beautiful grille, the beautiful parametric grille, and these H-shaped LED headlights that are connected with a very thin LED strip, and these fog lamps as well are positioned quite well, and it looks boxy but done very, very tastefully. This all-black interior of the Hyundai Exter is proving to be a pain in Jaipur heat, but the quality is top-notch. This is the fully loaded, top-of-the-line variant, and it gets almost everything possible under the sun that you can get in a sub 4-meter compact SUV, starting right from the sunroof to a dash camera. There is SOS, there's Blue Link, it gets a lot of connected features. The overall fit and finish of the interior is quite spectacular. It doesn't feel like a low-priced car, which actually it isn't. This particular model tops out around 10 lakhs, which at a price where you can get a much bigger car like the Venue or the Sonnet. But nevertheless, the amount of work, craftsmanship to be exact, that Hyundai has taken up to make the Exter's interior a very premium place to be in has been quite successful. The seats are also quite comfortable. The front seating is something which I'm not a very big fan of because it does not get adjustable headrests, and the underside support is also adequate for a short person like me. So I think people who are taller might have ample headroom, but the underside support is something they might complain about. The lumbar support is just adequate. It feels a lot like the Venue, although the Venue has slightly better seats, but even those seats feel a bit stiff on longer rides. So I have this feeling that on longer rides and when you're driving the car for a longer duration, the seats are going to feel a bit uncomfortable. Apart from that, the plastic quality is a mix of hard and soft touch plastics scattered all around the cabin. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you, but although there are 3 seat belts here, 3 people are not going to be very comfortable sitting at the rear seat of the Exter, and that is because there is a rear AC vent right from the second variant, which is the S variant, and also a power socket to charge your phone. and a protruding central tunnel which will make seating for the central passenger a bit uncomfortable. But if you are one of the two people who are sitting here comfortably, it has scooped up front seats, which has actually compromised the comfort of the front seat, but in return it gives you a lot of leg room at the rear. The headroom is great as well. There are very thin magazine holders, but there's also a bottle opener. The overall ambience feels good. You wouldn't complain. You sit nice and high, and the seating is more comfortable at the rear than it is at the front. It's kind of bizarre, and you also get adjustable headrests. Since the Hyundai Exter rivals a 5-star safety rated car, it packs a lot of punch in the safety department. It gets 6 airbags, seatbelt reminders and 3-point seatbelts for all seats as standard. Additionally, it also gets advanced safety features such as ESC, vehicle stability management, hill assist control, ISOFIX child seat mounts, tire pressure monitoring system, etc. Daily driver is the Venue 1-liter turbo petrol, and I recently took it on the mountains and it really surprised me. But Exter just takes it one step ahead somehow. It's closer to the Grand i10, fear not. It is on a different platform than the Venue, but it behaves so confidently, especially on such bad terrains and tarmac. The Hyundai Exter gets 3 engine and trim plans. First is the 1.2-liter Kappa petrol with a manual transmission. The second is a 1.2-liter Kappa petrol with an automatic. And the third is a 1.2-liter bi-fuel Kappa petrol with CNG manual transmission. Now, the manual transmission in general without the CNG is available only in the base variant. And from above, you can opt for the AMT as well as for the CNG. So I'm finally inside and out of the heat of Jaipur, so I can think more clearly. And oh boy, you will be surprised how amazing is this 1.2-liter Kappa engine that produces 85 PS of power with the automatic gearbox that has paddle shifters. Look at this go. Okay, it does go. It has the second gear. It's at 71. It is giving me a lot of body roll. The stability feels a little off for some reason, but the pickup is fantastic. I'm at 93, 96. Can I top it on 100? Maneuvering is an issue. I don't know why. The steering feels a bit stiff that I have to really put in a good word and a lot of power to steer it to where I want to. I'm not saying that it doesn't function properly, but it takes just a bit of more effort, which is very evident. As in, the steering feels a bit heavy, to be honest. But at the same time, when the pickup and the power is so beautiful, the suspension is on the stiffer side. Probably because the car is so low slung that Hyundai had to do something to make sure that it doesn't touch beneath. And the easiest part to make that happen was to give it a stiffer suspension. But the downside of it is that you will feel a lot of road adulations. Every speed bumper is going to hit your spine. And the seats being a little stiff does not help it cause that much. But nevertheless, it's very fun to drive. The gears are so tall. I'm in 3rd gear and it just topped off 100. Can you believe that? Have you ever seen an AMT do this and so effortlessly? I mean, right off the bat, it just goes. There is slight rubber band effect in the 1500 RPM mark in the middle right of it, but overtaking is such a breeze. Even the AC is on, so I don't know. To my surprise, the high-speed stability is actually very good. Right now, it's in the automatic mode. Wait till I put it in the manual. And with the paddle shifters, it's impeccable. It's unbelievable that an AMT is giving me so much power, so much control, so much of feel. This driving feel that I've been missing in an AMT has been successfully given to me by the Exter. It almost makes me forget how uncomfortable the seats are, but boy, they've done a brilliant job on the AMT. like it or not, this is going to eat up Punch's sale because it feels like a more premium product, and Hyundai just knows how to do that to the best. And if we don't talk about the Punch, even as a standalone product, trust me, it looks much better in person than it does in the photos. And once you get behind it, you will forget that you are inside a small compact SUV, because it does have the prowess to go off-roading, to go on long trips. So this is